Right now, millions of bettas are dying in tiny cups, and pet stores won't tell you the truth. But in the next 16 minutes, I'll reveal the exact equipment you need to keep a healthy betta, item by item, with real prices. By the end of this video, you'll know more than most pet store employees.
Dr. Fish! Dr. Fish! You won't believe what I found at the pet store today!
Let me guess. New fish-themed socks?
No! Even better! The most beautiful betta I've ever seen! Electric blue with red fins! I'm going back tomorrow to buy it!
That's wonderful, Bubbles. And you have the tank ready, right?
Of course! I got this cute little bowl! It even has a pink castle!
Bubbles, put the bowl down. Slowly.
What? Why? The pet store employee said bettas love small spaces!
Bubbles, sit down. Today I'm going to teach you how to maximize your betta's lifespan. Because right now, that bowl is basically a torture chamber for fish.
What?
Here's the truth. 80% of betta care advice from pet stores is wrong. But don't worry, the right way is actually easier than you think. And later, I'll show you a magic leaf that protects bettas from disease, something most people never learn about. Bubbles, you're not alone. Millions of people make the same mistakes. Let me show you something.
Wait! That's exactly what I saw at the store!
Exactly. And that's mistake number 1, the small container myth. Pet stores keep bettas in cups for temporary storage, not because bettas like it. Would you want to live in a closet your whole life?
Well, no, but I thought bettas came from tiny puddles in Thailand.
Classic misconception. Yes, bettas can survive temporarily in small spaces, like during dry season. But their natural habitat? Rice paddies that stretch for acres. It's like saying humans can ride elevators, so we must live in elevators.
Okay. So, how big should the tank be?
Minimum 5 gallons. Small containers have unstable water temperature and quality. Constant stress.
Oh no! My bowl isn't even 1 gallon!
Don't feel bad. You know now. And knowledge is power. Speaking of which, mistake number 2. No heater.
Wait, bettas need heaters, but they're just fish.
Just fish? Bubbles, bettas are tropical fish from Thailand. They need water at 76 to 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Ideally 78 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Room temperature is like making them live in a refrigerator.
But I don't want to hurt it. What do I do?
Relax, Bubbles. The solution is simple. Let me show you. All right, let's start with the beginner starter kit. Everything you actually need.
Is this going to cost a fortune?
Nope. Depending on brands, about $60 to $130 total. That's less than a fancy dinner for 2. Item 1. 5-gallon tank. About $22 to $70. This is your foundation. Non-negotiable. Some kits come with filters and lights included.
Got it! What's next?
Item 2. Aquarium heater. 25 to 50 watts. About $10 to $25. The AquaNeat 50 watts is just $9.99 at Walmart, or the Aqueon Preset 50 watts is $24.99 at Petco. Set it to 78 degrees Fahrenheit, and your betta will thank you with a longer life.
Okay, heater, check! What about filtration?
Item 3. Sponge filter. About $5 to $12. Bettas have long, flowing fins. They hate strong currents. Sponge filters are gentle and perfect.
Ooh, like a spa for fish!
Exactly. But, and this is important, sponge filters don't work without an air pump.
Wait, what? They don't work alone?
Nope. Item 4. Air pump, about $8 to $17. The Tetra Whisper for up to 10 gallons is $17.47 at Walmart, or you can find budget options on Amazon for $8 to $10. The air pump pushes air into the sponge filter, creating bubbles that pull water through to filter it and add oxygen.
So I need both the sponge filter and the air pump?
Yes! Think of it this way. The sponge filter is the lungs, and the air pump is the heart that makes them breathe.
Oh, that makes so much sense now!
Item 5. Water conditioner, about $5 to $10. Like API Stress Coat or Seachem Prime. This removes harmful chlorine and heavy metals from tap water. It also reduces stress.
So, like vitamins for fish!
Something like that. And finally, item 6. Basic aquarium light, about $10 to $20. Bettas need a day/night cycle just like us. 8 to 14 hours of light per day.
Wait, fish sleep?
Of course. Would you want lights on 24/7, 365? Get a timer. It'll turn the lights on and off automatically.
Okay, let me add this up. Tank, heater, sponge filter, air pump, conditioner, light!
Here's the beginner budget breakdown.
That's actually not bad! Can I start on the lower end of the budget?
Absolutely. Pro tip. Look for starter kits that bundle the tank, filter, and light. You can save $20 to $30.
Smart! But wait, you mentioned there's an advanced setup too!
Oh, bubbles. Now we're talking. Let me show you the ultimate Betta paradise. Wait, before we continue, I need to show you something. This is what happens when you skip these steps. This Betta has only 3 days left to live, but it doesn't have to be this way. All right, back to the shopping list.
Wow, it looks like a jungle! But why is the water brown?
Ah, welcome to the Blackwater biotope, the secret to unlocking your Betta's full potential.
Black water? That sounds scary and expensive.
Not as expensive as you think. Let me break down the advanced setup budget. Upgrade 1. 10-gallon or larger tank. About $40 to $100. More water equals more stable environment. It's like upgrading from a studio apartment to a house.
Makes sense!
Upgrade 2. LED planted tank light. About $25 to $50. If you want live plants, you need proper lighting for photosynthesis. Plus, it makes your tank look stunning.
Live plants? Like real plants?
Upgrade 3. Live aquatic plants. Starter pack about $15 to $30. They absorb ammonia and nitrates, natural water purifiers. Plus, Bettas love exploring and resting on them.
Which plants should I get?
Easy ones. Anubias, Java fern, Marimo moss balls. Beginner-friendly and nearly impossible to kill.
Okay, but what about that brown water? You still haven't explained!
Patience, Bubbles. This is the best part. Upgrade 4. Blackwater environment. These are Indian almond leaves, also called magic leaves. When you put them in water, they release tannins that turn the water tea-colored. Just $8 to $15 per pack, and it lasts months.
But why would I want water that looks dirty?
It's not dirty. Here's what tannins do. Benefit 1. Antibacterial properties. Tannins naturally fight harmful bacteria.
So, like medicine for fish?
Exactly. Benefit 2. Promotes fin healing. If your Betta gets fin rot, tannins help recovery. Benefit 3. Lowers pH. Makes water slightly acidic, just like their natural habitat.
Okay, that's cool, but do I have to use leaves?
Nope. You can also use concentrated liquid Blackwater extract, about $10 to $20. Works faster than leaves and easier to dose.
Like instant tea for fish!
Perfect analogy. Upgrade 5. Premium liquid conditioner, about $10 to $20. Not just dechlorinator, it adds beneficial minerals and reduces stress during water changes.
So, how much does this advanced setup cost in total?
Let me break it down.
More than the beginner setup, but not crazy expensive.
Exactly. And here's the thing. With proper care, your Betta could live 3 to 5 years, possibly longer. That's less than $55 per year for a happy, healthy fish.
When you put it that way, it's actually a great deal!
Smart thinking, Bubbles. Now, let's talk about Daily Care Guide. Quick question. Are you finding this helpful? If you want to see more fish care secrets, hit that subscribe button right now. Seriously, 80% of you watching aren't subscribed yet. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. All right, Bubbles. This is where most people fail. But I'm going to make it super simple.
I'm ready! Hit me with the knowledge!
Rule 1. Acclimation. When you bring your betta home, don't just dump it in the tank.
Why not?
Sudden temperature or water chemistry changes can shock your fish to death. Float the bag in the tank for 30 minutes to match temperature. Then, slowly add tank water to the bag over 15 minutes.
So, like immigration for fish?
Exactly. Rule 2. Water flow. Remember, bettas have long fins. Strong currents tire them out.
So, gentle filter?
Yes, sponge filters are perfect. Or adjust your filter to the lowest setting. Rule 3. Feeding. This is where people kill their bettas with love.
Wait, what?
Overfeeding. People think more food equals more love. Wrong. Feed 1 to 2 times daily, 2 to 3 pellets. That's it.
That's really not much!
Here's the trick. A betta's eye size equals stomach size. Tiny stomach, tiny meals.
Oh, that makes sense!
Rule 4. Water changes. This is non-negotiable. Every week, change 25 to 30% of water for a 5-gallon tank, 20 to 25% for a 10-gallon.
Every week? That sounds like a lot of work!
It takes 10 minutes, and it's the difference between a healthy fish and a dead one. Always use dechlorinated water. Tap water has chlorine that burns their gills.
Okay. What about Blackwater? Do I add it after water changes?
Yes. Add tannins with each water change to maintain the environment. Rule 5. Lighting schedule. Bettas need 8 to 14 hours of light, then darkness for sleep. Use a timer.
Fish need sleep schedules? That's adorable!
Rule 6. Tank mates. Honestly, keep bettas alone. There's a reason they're called Siamese fighting fish.
But won't they be lonely?
Bettas are territorial, not social. They're happier alone. If you must add tank mates, use a 10-plus gallon tank and choose peaceful bottom dwellers like Corydoras. And Rule 7. Watch for disease.
Oh no! What kind of diseases?
Most common is fin rot. Fins look ragged and torn, caused by poor water quality or stress.
How do I cure it?
Increase water changes, use antibiotics like tetracycline, and add Indian almond leaves. The tannins help healing.
So Blackwater helps with disease too?
Exactly. It's a pharmacy and a spa for fish. Now, Bubbles, there's one more important thing you should do daily for your betta's health.
Wait, there's more? Besides feeding and water changes?
Yes, it's called flaring.
Flaring? What's that?
It's when bettas spread their gill covers and fins wide to make themselves look bigger. In the wild, they do this during territorial disputes or courtship.
Oh, I saw that at the pet store. They were puffing up at the betta next door, looking all angry.
Exactly. But here's the thing. It's actually very important exercise for betta health.
Exercise? Fish need to work out?
Of course, flaring has many health benefits. Benefit 1. Muscle activation. Flaring is a full-body workout for bettas. It exercises the muscles that support those beautiful long fins.
Like a gym workout for fish!
Exactly. Benefit 2. Immune system boost. Moderate flaring improves immune function, making them more resistant to disease.
Wow! Exercise boosts immunity, just like in humans!
Benefit 3. Boredom relief and stress reduction. Bettas are intelligent fish. Without stimulation, they get bored. Flaring satisfies their natural instincts.
I see. But how do I make them flare? I can't put another betta next to them, right?
Great question. The easiest method is using a mirror. Bettas see their reflection and think it's a rival, so they flare. And the funny thing? With a mirror, your betta always wins, so it's not stressful.
Smart! The opponent runs away so they feel victorious!
Opinions vary on flaring duration, but here's a safe guideline.
Wait, too long is bad?
Yes, overflaring has negative effects.
I see! Just like humans can hurt themselves from overexercising.
All right, Bubbles. Before you buy your betta, check this again.
Dr. Fish, thank you! I was about to make a huge mistake!
That's what I'm here for, Bubbles. So, when are you getting your betta?
Not tomorrow! I'm going to spend this week setting up the perfect tank! Then I'll bring one home!
That's the spirit. And remember, with proper care, bettas can live 3 to 5 years, sometimes even longer. You're giving a fish the gift of a long, happy life. Oh, and Bubbles, let me show you something special. I want to show you something that made me cry. This is Sarah. 3 months ago, she sent me this photo. Her betta, Neptune, was dying. The pet store told her bettas only live 6 months. She was about to give up. But then, she watched this video. And she did everything we talked about today. This is Neptune today. Same fish, 3 months later. Sarah wrote, "You didn't just save my fish. You taught me that small actions can create miracles."
That's beautiful!
Every betta deserves this chance, Bubbles. And now you have the power to give it to them. Remember, everyone, bettas are small fish with big personalities. They deserve more than a bowl. Give them space, warmth, clean water, daily flaring, and the magic of Blackwater. And they'll reward you with years of beauty and companionship.
And if you have questions about betta care, drop them in the comments. Dr. Fish and I read them all.
See you in the next adventure. You don't want to miss it. So hit that subscribe button right now. Stay curious
And keep swimming.